What's going on? My name is
Jonkus,
and we are looking at some battles today, which are kinda long ago. It is Season 1 battles for me, and they got showcased on King's channel, so I'm gonna link the original video on the description if you're interested in his reaction to my battles back in the day, good old times. And yeah, we have a really interesting team here, as we have normal Stunfisk, we have Jumpler, and we have Bondang on our team. And this team actually got me to rank 20 on the leaderboards back in the days in Season 1. So I think it's kind of interesting to see how the meta was it's more than a year now ago, I think. Yeah, it's more than a year ago. And also how I played more than a year ago. Because, let me spoiler you, I was not really good. But let's just go right into the video and see how you played there. First game against Hank PGs, which is also a really common dude from the community, has also started streaming recently. And here we have Galvantula and Azumarill against us. Basically the meta back in the day was all Azumarill. You also see the old interface, that's so funny. And yeah, my game was, by the way, in German here as well. That was before I had any idea of going for content creation or being in the English speaking area. And I first out there, I shield the Ice Beam from the Azumarill. I guess I have to do it anyway. Most likely not even, I think I would have got to 2. Do I shield twice there? What the hell am I doing here actually? I would have survived the Ice Beam, so that was not the right play there. And you please keep in mind, I'm rank 20 on the leaderboards or something at this point of time with those plays. Now we have a Registeel against us. And we're just gonna keep our jump top set perfectly on Bronzong, something that I of course outplanned, onto the Flash Cannon, or in German, die Lichtkanone. And we're just gonna go for, we try to get to the Psyshock there. I don't know why I even tried to go for the Psyshock. Goes for the Focus Blast. Okay, Psyshock does nothing, but maybe I get a shield or something here? Oh, I actually get a shield, I get it. But yeah, definitely should go for the ground type move against this thing. My opponent goes into Galvantula, which is fine for me as I can go back into my jump left. At least I saved this thing. Galvantula at this point of time, okay, I can't even hit every bubble, that's beautiful. Had no access to lunge, that was only discharge and bug buzz, so quite different from what we see right now. It was not as common there. We had some lag there, lag was always the case, and we're gonna have the bug buzz here, and we're gonna go for a move. By the way, those timers won't be really sped up, which is good for me as I can just maybe talk a bit more about some stuff in general. It's funny to see, and actually gonna be able to win this game here. What's going on? I can go for the, yeah, I still have my jump love in the back. Jump love gonna handle this then, it's crazy. But yeah, the meta at this point of time, you see already Azumarill, Registeel, and Galvantula. It was people complain about the current meta and don't see the old meta. The old meta was everybody had Altaria, Registeel, and Azumarill basically. So there is not really any person who goes for crazy spice other than me. Look at my team. I was never really interested in going full hard meta, but also you see how bad I sometimes play at this point. If I played meta, I tried to play meta, I was just garbage. Here we have the good old tank, and we have the old Caleb Pang team here, which was I don't know what he has in the back. I think it was Meganium in the back. So I knew as long as I get switch advantage back here, I'm gonna win the game. So good old Caleb Pang's, I think second line he ever created or something like that. It's so funny to see that again. No one would ever use Shadow Barnet anymore. But it's just funny that people can use it at this point of time. And that's why I double shield here. I got the extra move in there. I'm gonna be able to get back switch advantage. I basically expect my opponent to have Meganium in the back, as it's most likely the Caleb Pang line. Goes into the I already forgot the English name for that thing. If I see the German name, that's kind of difficult. Bastion, of course, and I can go for the super effective hit. My opponent definitely survived that. Now I expect the Meganium in the back, and look what you get here. I actually still know that. It's just like such a interesting line, which I also kind of thought of playing again like recently, but I then didn't have the starters to power up my Bennett. But yeah, this is gonna be a good game there. There's nothing my opponent can do. You're gonna see how crazy good this jump off is. It's just gonna take all the moves. Actually, close to building one for Great League again, but XL and Shadow have like a rank 37 or something. So that's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, I actually played like this game, which I played there was like super well played as a noob my opponent's team, but also one lead. Altaria lead, super bad for us. I don't even know. I have to stay in here actually, I think. But I try to... What am I doing here? Like, if I win this game, I have no idea why. I don't deserve to win this game. I have only one answer basically in the back to Altaria have a neutral matchup in the lead, and I go into my only answer. If I get like the Altaria lined up again against my Jumpluff in the back, that would be like so deserved for me, as this play was like so dumb and didn't make any sense at all. But me being me, at this point of time, I'm just like really garbage at the game. Still rank 20 in the world. I have no idea how I got with this team to rank 20 in the world at that point of time. It was like 3,150 when like MMR was actually still like something that was viable and was like not given to everybody. And I throw the ground type move onto the Altaria like a pro. And it's not looking good for us. But if I shield the Dragon Pulse here, maybe? Like, I don't even want to think about my plays at this point of time again. That was like really interesting. Yeah, I'm a pro player, you see, that's why you should sub to this channel right now. I have all the ideas how to play this game. I'm the best player in the world. I'm throwing ground type moves in against some dragons. Flying dragons. And here my opponent just goes for the finisher move. I still have my Mundle. You actually couldn't see at this point of time the remaining HP from the Pokemon as well in the switch menu. You had the old switch menu as well. And yeah, this looks bad for us. We have the Altaria now aligned against our Jumpluff. My opponent goes into the Registeel here. We might still be able to kill the Registeel, but after this, I don't know. 2 energy balls might be enough, as energy ball, I think it already lowered the defense, like sometimes, like for 10% there, but wasn't lucky there. We're just gonna be able to die here from this Registeel, and I think I could have just won this game if I just aligned my Pokemon right. But my backline is weak to Registeel anyway, so maybe that was the right play to swap out. Yeah, this was just bad play for me, but it's fine. Next opponent, we're gonna have Registeel in the lead. That's super solid for us. Basically, everybody had like a lot of steel types back in the days there. Like Registeel was everywhere, Bastion was everywhere, and having like Stunfisk, which is also a good answer against like Azumarill, was like super solid. That's why I tried to use it. I think Stunfisk just came out when I battled this video, so I battled with this thing, so it was like kind of lucky for me. And here we can go into the Bronzor against the Altaria, which is still not the best matchup actually, as Altaria they're gonna chunk a lot with the Dragon Breath here against us, and it gets to Sky Attack kinda fast, but we got the extra move in there, basically secures us the victory here, I think, against us. So I think, yeah, we have him at half health, and we already got a shield from him. I think I have to shield. Yeah, okay, at least a shield here. That's a good play for me. Whew, I just kind of questioning my plays already. But now we can just go for the Psyshock. Realign, if he goes back into the Registeel, we can still go for the ground type move, as he cannot farm us down. My opponent just shields. Fine for me. And, oh god, I let this go and still lose matchup. At least I can go for the, whatever that is, for the discharge. Yeah, the discharge. It's so difficult to like see German and speak English at this point of time. Most of the time it's easy for me to hear German and then speak English. That's like not the problem, but to read German, then it's just like, no. Just no. Here we get the debuff for the defense, which is kind of nice. My opponent goes into Registeel, stacks perfectly on me. I don't know why I even went for the aerial ace there. I was not really in a rush. And I'm just gonna let this go, as I kind of want to save my shield for the potential ice beam, I guess. And we're gonna be able to... we take another one? Do we take another one? We take another one. I think I want to swap out there, but I have to throw my move against him, otherwise I'm gonna get farmed down. And we're gonna be able to KO this Registeel there. We can go back into our Stunfisk, and oh yeah, we are close to a move. We should win this game here. Good game to my opponent. But Stunfisk had like so much play in the meta back in the day. It was like super spicy one, like not a lot of people were using it, so good old days when we didn't have Galarian Stunfisk and all those other monsters like Potty Toad and stuff like that. Actually like the meta back in the day way more than the meta we have right now. I have 731 Great League battles, okay? You see how much experience I had there? Like nearly none. That was all from Go Battle League. Like I didn't play a single... Okay, I played like a few games against like a friend, sometimes just to test out the battle feature, but like didn't really play anything mainly outside of Go Battle League before. I didn't train or anything like that. I didn't play Sylph at all. And here we have like one of the best German player in the like Sylph in the Fun and Flasche. I rarely see anything from him right now anymore, but he was like one of the best players in the time back in the days there. He was also like really high on the leaderboards all the time. So this was like a really solid player, and I think I have to shield here. Yeah, you can actually think sometimes you can win against Azumarill with the Bronzong, but it's rare times. But other than that, we might get him like into bullet seed range, something like that. We don't know. We don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna die here, I guess. Also a right play there for me, just die. And what am I going into? I'm going into the Stunfisk and try to get some extra energy. Can I farm all the way down? I can. Now I have a lot of energy against the Meganium. And my opponent is a Registeel. Maybe if I can like... No, I don't think there's a way. My play here would be like to go for energy balls until maybe I get like a debuff or something and then try to snipe him. But I think that was just like poor alignment where I couldn't do anything at all there. That was not even like my mistake. But still, it is tough. Like my team, which I played there, I wouldn't play it all like this, I think, anymore. Like in general, like team building wise, like it's not the best team in terms of like coverage and everything like that. Yeah, I tried to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this game is over. And what I tried there is to save my energy ball and try to go over there to the... what's it called? To the Stunfisk and try to snipe the Registeel. Didn't work out. And here's nothing I can do anymore. And I just like surrender there. So... Against my next opponent, Featherbrain with all the feathers, which is also super funny, has Registeel in the lead. I basically only win like games where I win the lead as well. It's kind of funny. But I mean, we had like a lot of games where we win the lead, so we can just like go for the grand move. My opponent does not swap out there, which is interesting. But actually, this matchup is not as clear as people might think it is. As Focus Bear is still gonna hurt, so I shield here as well. Thinking was questioning myself there as well when I shield that, and my opponent swaps perfectly on the Azumarill. The catch of this move is not even that bad for me, as I can just go into my Jumpluff, and I think I can farm down after one energy ball now. Please don't shield here, please don't shield here. Why do I go for the aerial ace here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh god. Okay, yeah, I am super good at this game. But I can survive an Ice Beam. Like, that's not the problem. Like, why didn't I do that before? Yeah, look at that. I survived that easily. He cannot even farm me down. Goes into... What the hell? This thing was also like a monster back in the day. That was also like one of the coolest Pokemon. Like Haunter. My opponent shields here, which is interesting. I have to go into Stunfisk here. And I go not into Stunfisk. I'm so proud of myself. That was... Okay, at least I took like the... I don't know. I took the Shadow Ball there, but like I think I should have just went to the Stunfisk and went for the bomb. I don't know. I don't know. Can I still win this? Can we like sweep here? My opponent goes into the Azu. I can go for the discharge here. Can we actually still win this game? That would be hilarious. We gotta KO the Azumarill, and here my opponent has a Registeel. We have to get to 2 Mud Bombs. Do we survive 1 Focus Blast is the question. As Focus Blast is like really strong there. I'm gonna do a lot of damage. And maybe that was my plan all along, just like stick my Bronzong. I survived the Focus Blast. We're gonna win this game easily. Who was worried at all? This was just a clean sweep by the Stunfisk. And yeah, that was kind of crazy. And are we gonna win this game? And I don't know. That was also funny at this time. By the time you saw me doing a screenshot for my opponent there was a rank 8 person. I was at rank 10, at like highest MMR, and he was like at 1300 MMR or something like that. Because when I played at this point of time, we already had such a crazy queue times that sometimes glitched and put you up against like super low rank people. Like I had several times where I played against like rank 2, rank 4, rank 3 player who just started to go Battle League when I was at rank 10. But the other thing, like the bad thing about that was then that I actually would lose MMR for that. Why do they go for the Psyshock here? What the, like why? Why? Okay, I get the shield here, interesting. That did not make sense at all. I am just a masterminder, definitely. Goes for the... I like, it's so difficult to read German and say English. Goes for the Flamethrower. Why do I go for this again? What am I doing? No, why do I get 2 shields from that? You see, like, if you compare how the game is right now and how like difficult the game was back in the day, like, it's 2 different worlds. Like, it was so much easier to get like higher on the leaderboard for like crappy plays like I did here than like right now. Right now, like, people sweat their ass off, and I'm just like here memeing with a completely stupid team. I'm shielding the Flamethrower here because I would definitely survive that, but hey, who needs like shields or anything like that? My opponent has Ludicolo? What? And I can swap out into my... It's a Razor Leaf one as well, and he stays in here. I can just go for the Air Days. Like, no one expected Jump Love back in the day as well. Like, no one used it. Bronzong was also nowhere near you. You see what my opponent's using. There was no Jump Love, there was no nothing. Razor Leaf was already viable at that point of time. My opponent has the Azumarill. We're gonna win this game easily. Totally all calculated. Next opponent, we're gonna see... we're gonna see the Registeel in the lead here. And... gonna be very interesting. My opponent just goes into a Swampert and we can just hard counter this, but Swampert runs Sludge Wave. But I would survive a Sludge Wave. But do you think I know that I would survive a Sludge Wave? Of course I don't. And of course I'm gonna bait here, which does not make any sense because he has a Registeel, which would hard counter me. But his shield's actually interesting. Oh man. Okay, at least, yeah, we survived that easily. We can go for another move here. I just want to farm down. Of course, pro plays all over here. Like, you learn everything from me at this point of time. I can just farm down. Easy peasy. By the way, there are like a lot of different videos which I still have like from earlier seasons which got showcased by other content creators. And that's basically also how like I got already kinda a name. Like Xeonic showcased a lot of stuff for me when I was like, I think, basically rank 1 in the world one at the time, but like I was actually then rank 3 on the leaderboards, as the 2 people above me were like guys who basically cheated. There was like a bug where if you drop yourself like so low with your MMR that you get like boosted MMR, so if you win a game, like if you will get like 5-0, usually like people get like 50 points at this point of time, but those people get like 100 plus points for that. Also in the negative way, but still like benefited them so much that they got like way easier points than me. So I was like considered as the rank 1 in the world for that point of time because, yeah, people above me just cheated. It was actually like also a really big debate on in the community there, like basically the same which is now see with like Defod and stuff like that, where like people were pissed at those people. Actually, they defended those people who are in the top rank to say, okay, they're same legit as me. they are just not like, it's just way easier to get like high on the leaderboards if you gain like double the points for a battle. Also they lose double the points for a battle, but you have to go positive anyway, so you have double the gains. And it's just way easier, like there's no doubt about that. Because also like back in the day we didn't have like an elo system that was like stable, basically because no one got like legend in the end, or nearly no one. They always change it in the end of the season that you get like more MMI anyway, also as a normal player, which get like way more people to legend. So you see like getting more MMR in general, like on just per game, either like lose or win, does not matter, gives you like more people in like higher tiers and gives people more MMR in general. Like those people who abused the bug back in the day, like so much easier to get to legend, so much easier, and also so much easier to get on the leaderboards in the beginning. It was basically the same that like people got already like in the end of the season, but people just got there on their own and like basically doubled the MMR boost basically there. It was just crazy. But yeah, if you want me to showcase like different videos, I also like showed to you content creators in the earlier stages of Go Battle League, I would be definitely down to showcase that to you as well. There are like some really interesting teams. I had like a super unique team that got me to like going 3 on the world in Master League, which like no one ever run, and it was like so OP for me. And like, let me say, I just used Rapiria and Open Masters for like nearly the whole time, and like no Dialga, no legendary actually. I think, yeah, I used Togekiss, Rapiria, and like Melmetal, I think, and that was like such a nice team which just completely started the whole meta of like Giratina, Mewtwo, Dialga, all the things you basically always saw there. And yeah, it was super fun to play, and I had like a lot more different battles that got showcased by Kiang and Zionic. So if you're interested in like early stuff from me before I did like content creation on my own, like feel free to leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. But other than that, that's gonna be it for the video now. We're just gonna have the last battle here. I hope you enjoyed this showcase, and yeah, it was a lot of fun actually to look at old battles again, and I hope I see you then in the next video. Maybe I'm gonna do one more for like Ultra League, and then we have like the Element Cup coming up. I hope you're all excited for that. I definitely am, and I'm gonna leave the video to Kiang in the description, where he showcased my battles, and then you can see his live commentary as well, which is kinda hilarious sometimes. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks all for watching today's video. It's actually really cool that my channel has like so many people right now on here. Like my channel grows like crazy. I really appreciate that. Thanks for giving me that chance. And here we're just gonna win this game, and that's gonna be it for today.